on mood and emotions. Oh my goodness, this could be a long video. So I still think that emotions are the most overlooked part of the health and well-being, don't know what you want to call it, spectrum. And for me, I think it was like the linchpin, really. And it's going to be different for everybody because we're all made up differently. So we're all rigged up differently. I'm quite an emotional person, and I'm not saying that with judgment as I would have done 20 years ago. It's what gives me my expression in life through dance and movement. So I see it as a positive aspect to myself now. But because of that, I feel quite deeply in life and in the world. And so because of that, I need to have ways of processing, releasing, moving through, accepting, etc. And so this is why the emotional piece was a linchpin for me. And I see lots of people out there talking about health and well-being, the mental side of it, the energetic side of it, the cognitive side of it, food, movement, but very little credence, I believe, is still not given to the emotional piece. And I still think we live in a society where people see crying as a sign of weakness, as something's gone wrong. And depression the same. I have a different outlook on all of that. I think mental health is now a thing that needs to be fixed, generally, is the overall thinking out there. I don't see it like that at all. I think our emotions are part of our communication with our bodies. They allow us to know how we are doing, how we're feeling, what's going on, and they're an important piece. So on the days when we're feeling blue or darker than that, it doesn't necessarily mean everything's gone wrong. It's just something is moving through at that point. Something is moving through. And I have found the best way is to honour that rather than to override it or try and manage it into a different space to get on with life. And I don't think people allow themselves enough space to feel their emotions. Unless there's a very good reason. That's the thing, if you've lost someone, for example, someone's died who you're close to, you're allowed to feel grief. There's probably a time limit that is imposed from those outer reaches of society. And that's the thing with emotion. There is not necessarily any rhyme or reason or any particular time that it's going to take. It's going to be unique to each person. So here's a little bit of my story. So when I came back from the US and I had cancer and I decided to embark on a holistic process of healing rather than follow conventional medicine, and I started to kind of get in touch with myself, my system, I started to open up emotionally and the tears started to flow, and I cried every single day that first year. And it was the best healing I have ever had. It was cathartic. It released. And I see crying as like wringing out a sponge. So it's like you've got all that water stuck in the sponge, and when you cry, the sponge wrings out and then it's releasing. So I knew it was my body's way of releasing the toxicity that had built up. And the mind is the part that thinks it needs to know where that's coming from. Why are we crying? All of that side of it. But if you can kind of suspend that side and just go through the emotions, it's such a powerful experience. Such a powerful experience. And also with clients over the years, we have often got to a place where they've been crying in a session, which has been a massive release for them. And as I watch energetically their auras, their electromagnetic field of energy, as I watch when they shed those tears, the shift is quick and powerful. So you're not going to heal from up here. You've got to do the whole thing. So maybe today be a little gentle with yourself in how you're feeling. Maybe you wake up and you feel the joys of life. You know, the sun is out here. I am definitely powered by sunlight, and I'm finding it easy to get up and get the dogs out and just feel alive. But if it's not like that where you are, just be gentle and notice how you feel, and maybe don't try to change that. Maybe just be with that, and it will shift. It will shift. Everything passes. Says in the Bible, this too shall pass, and it will. So it's just enjoying the journey, enjoying the flow, enjoying being all of you, not just the parts you think are pretty, but all of you. And I really think there is magic in those deeper moments that feel like the dark nights of the soul. And you've just got to have the courage to be that. As always, if you need help, get in touch. I work one-to-one with women, helping them find their way back into their bodies. If you can even hear me over the dog, drop me a message. Have a great day. Bye.